Hey guys, sup, Ryu here for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Council, and I just need to make quick mentions. I need help with this one. This one is an agent versus dragon ruler. It was budgeted agent for let's build it as basically cheap as we can with no transmodifies, and the duel was so quick and so great. I don't want to just make one quick video of it. I wanted your guys' advice at what I should do with it, kind of thing. I don't want to make a 2-minute duel videos, but yeah, it may happen that way. So anyway, to kick this video off for Lightsworn, we have Yugi514 and myself, just waiting for it to go. And I'm starting us off, and now it goes to Galaxy Knight. We're both playing Lightsworn, and look at that wolf in hand. And I was like, what in the world did you set? He goes, oh, what was that? Raiko. So he goes to Murmillo, and then he realizes the GB player has to pop. So it's back to me, and I'm going to play MSC on one of the back row into a solo recharge. I'm just going to slow it down here real quick. You could see all the mills there, solo recharge, the Lila. I was kind of hoping for that Lila, but that's, you know what, I'll just use Raiko to break it up. And I mill Wolf and Minura. Minura, basically when she's milled, you get to send the next card top of your deck, to the graveyard, or you discard it with Lumina, same kind of thing. Now I go, you see I'm doing it there, I get another one, and I go for Scrap Dragon. He plays Fiendish Chain, that's perfectly fine. Wolf Attack, Mirror Force everyone. I'm going to totally use that Scrap Dragon, it's a fact, jokingly. Plays the MSC, I'm going to chain the Beckoning Light, discarding the 2, and going for the setup for Michael. If you don't know about Lightsworn Michael, he's really broken, but here goes Yugi 514 with the double JD into the Raiden play into the massive damage. And I don't really, no, you didn't go Felgrand. Could have went Felgrand and just basically pooped all over their lives, but that's just not that way. But yeah, Felgrand too good. JD helps ring it out. It's too good. He sent. I was like, that's a war chariot. I'm gonna try to bait it out. And then I realized it wasn't a war chariot because he played defense tactics. I was like, okay. Solar recharge, mill everything, and attack. Oh, that's right. He doesn't take any damage off that. Just mill 10 and then. And I remember Yugi4 saying, be careful, Ryu. Don't mill out. I'm like, I don't mill out, dude. I'm Lightsworn. God damn. Jokingly, of course, So, just going to end up attacking and passing the turn. He's going to attack the face down, which gets Necro Gardenud. Because we don't want the GBs getting their swaps now, do we? JD, Nuke Field, War Chariot, that's perfectly fine. Summon Lumina, activate Lumina's effect to get Lumina, Lumina effect to activate, get Lumina, Lumina's effect to activate to get Radiant. And flip the Plague Spreader, go for Crimson Blader, go for Lightsworn Michael. And let me just take a second for those of you who don't realize who this guy is. Basically, he makes BLS look like a little kid sometimes. I said sometimes. Because once a turn, you can pay 1,000 life points, target one card in the field, and banish it. And you target any, when he's destroyed, you target, and this counts if he's bottomless or warning. You can target any number of Lightsworns, and then you gain 300 for each one. And those Lightsworns are put back into the deck, and the deck is shuffled. So, especially in a tag duel, we can gain huge amount of life points. And then you have to send the top three cards of your deck to the graveyard. He's a level 7. He's amazing. Crimson Blader, I just use it because I saw the other guy playing some sort of like giant machine deck. And I want to just lock him down for lulz. So he's activating it, so you have another set card. And here comes Yugi514's turn. He's going to banish it, Book of Moon face down. That's perfectly fine. Flip it back up, activate effect again, and just attack for game over. And that's the first one already. And just really, really, really good stuff. These I'm going to save. I just want to show you some tag duels. For right now. It's coffee time. It's going to be a little while to edit. And it looks like we're playing Erratic Lightsworn? Or they're just using Lila to pop the back row, which we have no back row. So here comes the card trooper. Into a 3-mil, into attack. And I'm like, okay, maybe we're playing mirror match here. I'm just going to set this Beckoning Light. And here comes the Noble Knight player with a typical Noble Knight play, which is the best play, go into the boars and just do stuff. Now, the reason that you saw 2 go in the graveyard is because of boar's effect allows him to choose 3. I'm not sure why it's not showing boars and it's showing a card trooper. But it allows like boards to choose 3, and then you choose one of the 3, and then the other 2 are sent to the graveyard. It's actually a good play because they go into this, And let me just touch upon this guy. Basically, when he exceeds summon, you target 3 of the equips in the graveyard, and you put him to it. So basically, he gets his swords. And then he could do stuff with the swords, obviously, and his effect is to pop a monster on the field. And I get Card Trooper's effect. He's going to attack him and take the 37, and I don't really care because the life points are so high. And here comes Yu-Gi 514 with the amazing, amazing ridiculousness. He's playing Zombie Sworn, just for the record, so we're clear here. Look at that BLS, just pooped on it. So nasty. Our Heraldic friend's going to play a Dark Hole into a Lila attack, and then I guess you're going to activate the effect, which Yu-Gi 514 is going to chain. And get the BLS, the Lila, the Raiko, and the Raiden, and then mill 3 for the end phase. I get another Beckoning Light, but I'm going to JD, and I set the Card Trooper trying to get the +1, but I got Effect Veiler, so it's all good. Happens. And here comes a Noble Knight player going to pop the JD. I'm just going to quickly activate this because I knew he was going to try to pop the back row. And there goes the JD. There goes the Card Trooper. I draw 1. Attack 13. Take it all day. Because Yu-Gi 514, well, obviously has a BLS. And I'm not scared of any back row. Change Forbidden Lance on that. That's perfectly fine. That little 500 attack monster just attack straight into it for massive damage. And just end turn with a mill 3. Opponent's turn. Heretics are finally going to start spamming out stuff. And overlaying Exabeetle into a Light Pulsar, banish Malicious. It could have been Chaos Dragons now that I think about it. I mean, if we look at this graveyard, without looking at the Noble Knight stuff, that is Chaos Dragon 6-axis kind of stuff. So I should have recognized that because I am playing pretty much the same thing. But, yeah. Take the 1700 and that end phase mill 3, my go. I get a charge of Light Brigade, now I can start doing silly things with Lumina and just start going nuts. And I mill Wolf. I was going to use the Mizuki to bring that back, obviously, and then I go for Plague Spreader. Rolling Armor Deities just to poop on life. I just like pooping on life constantly. And then end phase mill 3. Their turn. Noble Knight player has really nothing to play off of, so he's going to exceed into something that can actually give him a play. And he's going to attack with that 3000, and here comes the sweet light point gain, which I just think I'm putting like everything back at this point. I really didn't. I just put a few back. I got 9,000 light points. Yu-Gi 514 draws into the recharge, into a JD nuke, into the re-equipping of everything. Really cares if they re-equip because we could just blow it up again, right? It's a once per turn protection effect pretty much. So now he's going to use their Plague Spreader to go Vulcan to bring back the JD. And I don't know why it says Galaxy Knight. That's U54. But look at the plays, man. Look at that plays. I thought he was playing Dragoon there for a second. I had to say it. I don't know why it didn't mill the end phase. Maybe it did. Maybe I wasn't paying attention. I didn't see a mill, but whatever. So, look at that. Look at that. I started using it into another Radiant Stars, into a Felgrand. The reason I go for Felgrand is just instant protection. And I can basically break through skill anything I feel the need to. Alright. Another duel. I don't know how many I'm giving you today, but this one was really good, I guess. I don't fully remember. This is Drax, and we're still using Lightsworn. And I kicked that card back straight into the deck. And I start laughing at that. I finally get to use it. This guy's playing Plasma, if I remember right. Some sort of Plasma deck. Goes for Crimson Blader, attacks in 0. I'm like, okay. Let's take a sec and look at the situation. Wait, let's take 1 second. Look at the situation. There's 2 Lightsworns in the graveyard. Smarter play would have been gone for Radiant, but I can easily see why he went for that. And this is why Raiko is still so good. Look at that. We had to get rid of the Guayaba over everything because we want to see a Logia play. That would have been harder to get over. My turn. Solar Recharge spam. And the Wolf is coming out. Look at that Wolf. That Wolf is so good. And now I get to use the Archmichael effect into a JD, into a pop, into a return some stuff to gain some more life points. And we're just being silly with looping these things all day. Look at that. Oh my god, that gain is so good. Attack for that 3000 and mill 4. Will I mill the appropriate 4? Not really, but since we're in a tag duel, I can get really silly, and there's 3 in the graveyard already, so With the one in my hand, if JD was to die, then I already knew what I was going to do. He plays creature swap. I'm just going to go ahead and chain the beckoning. A little early. Probably should have done otherwise, but I figured he was going to JD nuke. He didn't. And I was actually surprised at that, so don't take my JD, bro. Don't take my JD. Sets Mizuki and ends Yugi Final 4. We're talking about Dinosaur, Jiraki spam, Necro Garnered. My turn. My time to shine. And I'm going for the raid and play into the typical Daigasto Emerald, because who in their right mind uses Daigasto Emerald to put these back? I do. I get Mirror Force. That's cool. I don't really care, quite honestly. There's still two of us. And he's going to just attack with the Guaiba. Guaiba doesn't scare me, honestly. JD Nuke. Look at that JD Nuke. So good. Zombie Master, send Plague Spreader. Sink into a Behemoth. And then bring back the Zombie Master discard. Bring back the Plague. Mill 1, Wolf. Hello. Lava Little Chain. Let's abuse it some more. Mizuki into his Zombie Master. Into his Stardust. Attack for 18. Attack for 18. Attack for 25. Attack for 3,000. Holy chicken nuggets. That is ridiculous. Yeah, I actually just said that. I don't know why I did, but whatevs. He's like, which one do I protect? I'm like, you protect JD. No, you don't. You protect the Stardust. Constantly use the Stardust effect. So I go for Card Trooper. I mill a Wolf. Super sacky with them 3 Wolves, but I know I shouldn't be doing it. He's like, why did you do that? I said, because I'm going a Scrap Dragon, and I'm going to protect the Card Trooper to pop to end this game. Now, I could have done it, without protecting it, but I thought it was funnier to protect it. So, I'll give you one more, because this feels kind of long. Like, it's getting there pretty long. I'm not too sure how long it's been. It's probably only been 5 minutes, but that's pretty much what I just want right now. So we're going against Spellbook, Dark Magician, Ice Barrier, combo mix, I guess. I'm trying to swap it here. There we go. So here comes my Raiden, and he mills me a JD. So nice of him, isn't it? And we're playing against Dark Worlds. I love playing against Dark Worlds because it's so silly what happens. I get extra mills. And he realizes that, so he's going to stop that. Lumina to Raiden into a Dark Smog. Like, oh, you good. Really? Okay, JD, nuke. And I just want to stop here real quick. I thought this guy was running 2 of these, honestly. But let's take a look at what he was running. Dark Smog, Burial, and Epidemic Virus. I doubt that this was actually in his deck. If it was, I'm just not even going to scratch my head there. I can see it in the Spellbook deck because it can obviously be abused. So he's going to set stuff. And this was actually a bad play to set this much stuff. I mean, I would just set the Torrential in this. But you're going to lose it to JD, and that's the only reason I call it, kind of bad. Pretty much, if you don't like JD nuke prior to, JD nuke prior to actually stopping it, well, then that's kind of bad. So here comes the Raiden into the Michael. I keep forgetting its name, Michael Jackson. And then we go to JD. So JD. And I think it's just me doing it. I don't even remember. It's like going so fast, and it has the wrong name. But this is me, because I go into Fortune Tune a lot. Just pretty much clear up some room, but I go into Fortune Tune. This guy's running Morphing Jar, and they rage quit. And that's it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. I'll probably just put out this video as a separate total video. But thanks for watching. I'm ready for the TheYugiohCouncil. If you like what you saw, make sure to subscribe for more. There'll be more Tag Duel Blue Eyes Lightsworn tomorrow. Peace.